Hello, everyone, and welcome to Life Sizing Aging Gracefully for the 50 Plus. Today, I am going to be on the other side of the camera as I show you our kitchen that we did on a budget. First, I wanted to tell you that it doesn't matter your life stage, spending money wisely is always wisdom wise. But for Bob and I being semi-retired, this was definitely what we wanted to do. And so I'm going to show you how you can get more bang for your buck, as they say, in your remodeling or your upgrading dollars. I also want to just add that in other kitchens and in my design life, I have done some major kitchens. Now I'm going to turn you all around upside down as I walk in and show you that our kitchen at Cypress, that's our house in Wichita that we remodeled. We actually gutted and then remodeled. I did just that. It had upscale everything. But this is a different time, a different life stage. So I wanted to not do that because there were other needs. And it just wasn't a good use of our money at this time. So I am walking, obviously, into our kitchen, and I am going to show you exactly what, excuse me, what we did and why we did it. First off, I would suggest strongly that you look at my blog. It's on mitzibeach.com under blogs. And this weekend, I have a very detailed blog of the before pictures. This will mean a lot more to you if you see the before pictures, photos. So again, mitzibeach.com, my website, under blogs. So I'm going to show you what all we did. The cabinets were wood, kind of a medium maple, medium to dark maple. And that was one of the first things that I knew we had to change. So this paint color is also on the blog. It took me forever to get this color because I wanted to I wanted to keep these countertops. There was not a thing wrong with them. It's the, remember when Corian came out? Well, this is Corian. And so I knew this was something I could work with. And again, wisdom is knowing what works and what doesn't. To tear these out just to get something else, just in my world, did not make sense for the $2,000-3,000, whatever that was going to add up to. So instead, painted the cabinets and used a good quality paint. This is a Ben Moore. Also, when you look at my blog, you will see the tile that was here before. And it was dark and it had to go. So this tile, would you believe, was from our kitchen remodel. There's our, I'm going to just show you very quickly that if I can, that's the golf course right out our window, looking through a screen. But this is a custom-made tile in California that when we were doing Cypress was just right. And I had exactly the amount needed for this backsplash. So we had brought it here before we moved in, of course, and our wonderful contractor, Albert, did the tile work. We also changed the lighting. I'm going to try not to make you all too dizzy as I walk around, but if I turn off this lighting, you see the difference under-counter lighting makes night and day. And of course, it's difficult when you're seeing this in the daytime and you're not here, but it makes a huge difference. Appliances. I chose again not to change the appliances. They're not my favorite from what I had, but you know, life is about change, as I always say, and I'm learning to cook differently. This oven is, when it goes, I won't be sad, but right now we're not changing it, or the refrigerator or the dishwasher. However, there was a microwave, and it was over here on the counter. This is the business end, I call it, that you can't really see much. But Bob worked a long time to find this microwave that would fit. You'd be surprised how hard that is. But anyway, I want to show you. This was just standard cabinetry and with 2 doors. Albert took the doors off, took the stile out obviously, reworked it so that the microwave could fit in there. I really don't like microwaves on the counter. Look at the difference between the toaster oven and that microwave. They're so deep, there was no room on the counter for that with the microwave there. So this was a very high-level priority to do in our kitchen. Also, I wanted to make mention that if any of you have followed me for very long, you know how I detest having the microwave above the cooktop. It makes no sense. As you are cooking, this is a scenario. I try and get here that you can see, but the microwave usually comes lower, and you've got pots cooking, steaming, whatnot. If you want to do something in the microwave, to me that's just not safe. And especially as one ages and has arthritis in their hands or whatnot. Also, did not change the hardware. It was perfectly fine. It's what we're doing today. And so that did not change. Again, the lighting added many cans. You can see some of them here. Now, if you are finding your kitchen is dark and dreary, and actually a dark kitchen can also be a less safe kitchen. So with shadows and whatnot as you work, it's very important to upgrade the lighting. So I suggest at least change the light bulbs out so that you can have a greater impact for the lighting you have. Make them brighter, add whatever lighting, and the under-counter lighting here is LED. There were fluorescents here when we first moved in. What a difference the LED made. And of course, they last forever. As long as we're going to be here, they'll certainly be good. So also, I wanted to say that I am a minimalist when it comes to counters. I have very little on my counters. I am a cook. We eat most of our meals here. And as in the rest of my world, clutter is stress. So I keep the kitchen as free from counter things as possible. And I'm pretty much a bugaboo about that. And Bob has adjusted nicely over the years. And he likes it when it's free of stuff too. But it's easy to just make your kitchen counters a catch-all, right? So the flooring, we get tons of compliments on our floor. And this is an engineered wood floor. And on the blog, as I've mentioned, you will find all the details, what it is, where we bought it, and so forth. It was one of our pricier investments. So as we're talking about kitchen remodel on a budget, our flooring was one of the high dollars. It goes throughout the whole first floor. There was carpeting other places, and it's all gone. That was a wise investment of our money. Easy care. This floor is a commercial, and it also, it can be used for commercial. And it also doesn't scratch. It's perfect with Jake and whatnot. And kitchens are busy places. It's amazing how much traffic is in and out of our kitchen, right? So this was where we put our money. So to recap, we painted the cabinets, replaced the backsplash, changed the flooring, upgraded the lighting. We kept the appliances, kept the countertop, the sink, the faucet. I could probably change the faucet, but I couldn't change the sink unless because it's an undermount. And that's really tricky to do with the risk of cracking or damaging a solid surface counter. So that stayed. And you know what? It's just fine. So next time, I am going to show you the rest of the kitchen and what we did and why. Did a really cool, effective, functional, beautiful replacement of that infamous kitchen desk that no one ever uses except to collect clutter again and junk and whatnot. So I will be showing you that. I also want to let you know that, as my southern friends say, fixing to have courses online. The first one is the kitchen series. And you're going to want to know about these, I know. And if I have your email, you will be getting all the information coming soon on that. I think that that's it for now, you all. I wanted to share this kitchen on a budget with you and encourage you that really little things can go a long way. Changing your lighting, changing paint or color or whatnot, huge. It affects our emotional well-being. It helps us start our day in the kitchen and end our day in the kitchen with a new attitude and a new environment. And this affects our attitude. And remember, for health, the pillars, excuse me, of healthy aging are healthy attitude, healthy lifestyle, and healthy homes. I think a beautiful, clutter-free, easy care kitchen definitely is well lit, is part of a healthy home. I hope you enjoyed this, and next time you will be having a video on clean eating. I'll share with you now that I'm going to be out of town, and I want to give you good, valuable, relevant information. This will be a video on clean eating that will kind of just wrap up, at this point anyway, our healthy eating. But then after that, we're going to start another series. But I would really like to hear from you. I hear a lot of asks, requests for downsizing. Specifically, what would you like to know about downsizing as we start digging into that? Let's see, that would be the 1st of October. So until the next time, you all, do more for yourself so you can be more for others. Talk to you next time.